Hi, CTG here. I want to start off by just showing you the NQ I have been using with my settings. The strategy took, I just did a few trades. Again, I just let it go on its own. I didn't touch it. I'm using two targets, a 40 tick target, 80 tick target, and a 80 tick stop loss. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to the ES. I put in for a long here, and as you can see by the super trend in the Ichimoku cloud, that it's above the Ichimoku cloud. The super trend is in the green area. So I'm just counting on some momentum. But even though here is a peak, it could possibly push back. But what I hope for is the L2Azimuth to pick up on this trade as a good trade, and that's why I will tend to move it down to 4 ticks, because the L2Azimuth usually works better with 4 ticks or 3 ticks like Connor uses. But if the market's moving nicely, I'll try to get the full 8 tick profit. So it's as you can see, it's struggling. It's hard, from that last peak, which people call liquidity and all that. But anyway, it's trying to push through, and I could see that this may be a time to just get out. I put it in, and I just make $75. It looks like it would have worked anyway. Here's the NQ again. It's taken another trade, and I got out of it on purpose. I didn't let this go because it's definitely a daily target for me. $1,970. I said that's enough. Let it go and end it. Okay, it's a little bit later. I'm trying to go long again. So you can see here, I'm looking for that to be support, but it looks like the L2Azimuth is not seeing this as a good place to go long just yet. So I may have to cancel it if it goes below the super trend. It is above the Ichimoku cloud, which is a good sign. Not sure how this goes. Let me speed this up a little. I'll speed this to 4 times so you don't have to just watch it. Yeah, I was hoping that it would have taken the trade already, the L2Azimuth, and it didn't, because as you see, it would have already been out with profit. So now I'm considering canceling it, that it's already gone too far. And there it goes. Now it did decide to take it on a little pullback, which I'm not too excited about. I kind of wanted it before the candle before to take the trade. So I'm going to be looking to get out quicker. There's times I'll just let it run. It looks like, because the micro trend doesn't look like it's failing, there's times I will move to get out quicker, because it just doesn't look like it's pushing. Now I'm trying to get out earlier. And now it may go against me. I'm just not sure at this point. You know, you look at the delta on the bottom and it's going up. But usually when that happens, the price should be going up with it. But if you're getting such a high delta there and it's struggling, that tells you something's going amiss. And there you go. Now it's against me. So that was like up 500 at one point, the delta, that, and it became negative. And the only reason why I'm staying in it still is we're way above the Ichimoku cloud, and I'm thinking maybe it could pop up again. You know, it's nobody knows. You know, the market's dynamic, does what it wants. This, you know, I'm in a lot longer than I'd like to be. But if you look at my arrow on the left, see, it's, there you go, it's still struggling. The you know, it could go all the way down the Ichimoku cloud and still be a long, but I'm going to be stopped out by then if it hits it. You know, it's one. Sometimes you get in a trade, you hate it the whole time. You know, just I should be trying to get out around an 83, 60, 83, which is about. This is about a peak right there. That's really what I should have tried to get out at and take a small loss. It looks like I gave up. At that point, I just thought it would be a loss. And this is a lesson for me. Remember, I've told you in previous streams, see how the left side, if you look over here, you know, once it broke through and it's above the Ichimoku cloud, tells you it's going to be chop. It's not necessarily going to go up or down. And I you know, and I had to suffer through it. Like now would be a good point to go long, and that's where I'm at right now, going long there. But it's breaking through the super trend, and if L2Azimuth decides that's a good spot, then we go in long there. And now it should work only because it's breaking through the super trend. So that's why I didn't get out just yet. And it did. It broke through and got me out. Okay, here's another one. Should be a lot quicker. If you look, it's 12:30 now, and super trend's breaking through. This is where I'm hoping L2Azimuth thinks it's a good spot to go long. So I'm not 100% sure at that time. See, it's just thinking and thinking. Not really a good time to trade. Lunchtime. So as you see, I canceled it and then I turned it back on. And I saw it bounce off of the super trend. I first canceled thinking it was going to break down through it and it would become a short, but as soon as it started to bounce up, then I engaged long again. But I did cancel it, and it looks like L2Azimuth didn't want to go long either. So now it goes long. It's a kind of precarious situation. If you look on the left, it's You know, it's in the cloud, which usually means it's 50-50. Super trend's there, trying to hold it. And that's why I'm only going for 4 ticks at this point. And if it breaks through, I'll get out early. I'll get out around maybe a point loss, like right where it is. That's about, if it starts to break right there is where I'm going to get out. So I'm waiting to see what it does. The good news is it keeps bouncing off at a super trend. Another trade that I'm like, I should have learned my lesson. The market is so low volume, and it's choppy. But here we go. I think come on, bounce up. I thought that's when it went, but of course not. Believe. Okay. I had almost a chance to get out of 4 ticks, and now, see? If it's breaking down, I got to get out. Now it's close to being a short. A lot of times it'll do that. You know, you think it's going to be a short, but there's not a clear break of the Ichimoku cloud there. That's why I can't just use the super trend, because the super trend says go short, and now you're losing the trade. So I like to have both super trend and the Ichimoku cloud in agreement. So now it is going back up. You know, once it showed rejection, it didn't want to break through the Ichimoku cloud. That's why I didn't bring. I should, like, normally I would come down now and get out of break even, but I figured I'd hold it because of the way it bounced off of the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud. I figure I'll hold it. Let's talk about struggles. Today it was I'm sure many people got eaten up. So I try to take very, very few trades, because each time you go into a trade, you're risking it all. Whatever your strategy is, you're risking it. Okay, are we going to do it? Jeez. This for 4 ticks. There you go. My God. Hold this for 4 ticks. Alright, so there's a net 174, and that's again after commissions. So if we do like the I times it by 5, because that's what the Connors does. Everything by 5. So 174 times 5. That's $870. There you go. You know, that would be another good day. Okay, thanks.